What's going on, Spurs family? Welcome to Spurs Talk with the Hanu, back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share and show love. Show love. That's what we do. We always show love here. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 prospects that the Spurs should have been looking at already, and this is brought to you by Air Alamo. Y'all can go check this out on their website, but we can just go over it here. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments on what y'all think, or if any prospects y'all think that the Spurs should have kept an eye on or is keeping an eye on. So at number 5, they have Stephen Castle. Now he's a 6'6" guard. Now that sticks out to me. Being a 6'6" point guard and has versatility on both ends, that's great size for a point guard. 6'6" is a phenomenal size. And looking at what they tried to do with Jeremy Sohan, putting him at point guard, you can see the Spurs is probably leaning to that, guard being around 6'4", 6'5", even though Sohan is 6'9". But you see the guards that we've been trying to draft lately have some size on them. That's the new NBA, basically. The new NBA being around 6'3" at point guard seemed to be undersized. You'd be undersized at 6'3". I remember coming up in the early 2000s, 6 foot was seen as a small guard. If you were 6'3", that's a nice size. Now it seems like 6'3" is, not really a good size. You see a lot of point guards these days around 6'4", 6'5". This guy is 6'6". You're starting to see a lot of big guards in the league. But yeah, I like that from him. They say he need to improve his shooting mechanics, though, to be able to take the next step. They say at worst he's a secondary creator who can get his shot off at the rim and finish well. So that's the things that sticks out. If that's him at his worst, that's all right. That's all right. We don't need a lot of scorers. We don't need too many chefs in the kitchen. We just need a player who can push the pace at the position, control the pace at the position, limit turnovers, be able to shoot consistently, get other players involved, run the offense. Everything ain't about, scoring. It's about the things that don't end up in the stat sheet. So, yeah, and from what they say, he can go from being a consensus lottery pick to a top 5 pick if he have a standout season. So I haven't seen him play, but reading this, I'm definitely going to try to check out one of his games and see how he looks out there. So at number 4, they have Tyrese Proctor, the 6'5" guard from Duke, and he's a 19-year-old. This is his second season. He's one of the best passers in his class and has the potential to be a starting point guard in the NBA, according to Air Alamo. His court vision and playmaking has him as a consensus lottery pick, but he is a strong on-the-ball defender. That's something that we love. That's something that I love. I love a player that can play some good defense, and Lord knows we need it. We need it. We be getting ran off the floor, so defense is welcomed. Defense is welcomed. But they say he must add strength and iron out his jumper to reach his ceiling. And again, we don't have a lot of good shooters at this position, but if they can improve, because it's possible for players to come in not good from the outside, but they work on their game, they stay in the gym, and they become great shooters. Kawhi Leonard is an example of that. But if he shows improvement in those areas, they say he could be a top 5 pick when June 2024 comes around. So at number 5, they have Isaiah Collier. I hope I'm saying his name right. I'm butchering these names. But he's a 6'3" guard entering his freshman season at USC. They say he has a NBA-ready body. As you see, he does look strong. He looks like he can take on the physical contact. But to be quite honest, is it really physical? Is it really a physical game in the NBA? I don't think the NBA is that physical like it used to be. Let's be honest here. I mean, you can be pencil thin. They call so many fouls, you can't even touch a person in the league today. But yeah, they say he's arguably the best pick and roll ball handler in his class. and could be in the conversation for the top pick by the end of this year. So they really like his potential here and on Air Alamo. That's high praise. To be in a conversation to be the top pick. I never seen him play, but if they saying that, I definitely need to check him out. I definitely need to see what he's going to be doing for USC this year. He's a pass first guard. That's what we need. We need pass first players out there. How many times did Victor miss wide open opportunities because the players rather shoot? We need somebody who have that pass first mentality, getting everybody involved. I like that. If they say if he make an impact as a scorer, then the sky's the limit. So, he sounds like a really good prospect. Again, all these players they have on this list need to work on a jumper. I guess you can say that about most college players, to be honest. But he can clearly control the game, like I said, and change the pace. That's something that I want at the point guard position. Somebody who can control the game. That's what we missing. And can change the pace. I mean, Trey Jones can do that, but he don't really control the game. We need somebody in there that can take hold of the game, and that's a good trait that they say he have right there. He loves to attack the paint. His finishing inside must improve though, but his aggressiveness is a plus. That probably due to the height, but I don't want to say it's too much of the height, being 6'3". That used to be a good size, so I'm not really too bothered with that. That's something that can improve definitely in the NBA game, because the NBA game, the lane ain't that packed. I think college ball is a bit more tougher than the NBA game. The NBA game is more wide open, so I think that will be easily improved in the NBA game. He has the tools to be the impact defender, but the question that Air Alamo is asking is, can he put that all together? They said strength and speed are his advantages, but he must stay in front of the ball handlers to use his gifts. So he probably have trouble. What that sounds like, he have trouble with lateral movement. He can't move laterally, but that's all right. You can develop that. He has the physical abilities to do it. He just got to work on it. That's all. That's all that is. I kind of like what they said about him. I'm really excited to see him play. A pass first point guard that can control the game and the pace. I got to check him out for sure. So at number 2, excuse me if I say his name wrong as well. But Mattis Buzelis. I think I'm saying this right. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. He's a G League Ignite player. He's a 6'10" forward with an all NBA potential. Air Alamo said he has. They said on this website he's a all NBA. He has all NBA potential. That's big praise right there. He may be the top talent in this class. That's also what they say. He might be a top talent. Like I said, I never seen none of these guys play except for who they have at number 1. But man, I have to see this guy play. He can space the floor, handle the ball, run the offense in multiple guard positions if he reaches his ceiling. Wow. Man. I gotta see him play. Because that would be a good addition right there. That would be a good addition. He can play several different roles on a contending team, and his versatility is intriguing. Yes, I'm intrigued. I gotta see him play. But they have questions on his defense and decision making. They'll say it's going to be interesting to see if that changes or how that changes when he step up in competition. They say if he a lights out shooter who can make plays and hold his own defensively, he could be the number 1 pick in the NBA 2024 draft. Again, high praise. But I'm intrigued by that. A 6'10" forward who can run the offense and multiple guard positions. I gotta see him play. Y'all gotta let me know. Have y'all ever seen him play? I'm interested in what y'all think about this player. Wow. At number 1, they have Ron Holland. I've seen him play. And to be quite honest, if he's the guy to be favored to be number 1 overall pick, I don't want the overall pick. I could be wrong. Nobody really knows, but I'm not that big on Ron Holland. If somebody told me he's guaranteed number 1 overall pick, then count me out. I don't want him. I'll take him, but he wouldn't be my first pick. I should say that. That's what I should say. I would take him, but he wouldn't be my first pick. He wouldn't be my first choice. He wouldn't be my first choice at all. But let's run down, man. Let's run down what they say. Let's do this. He's an 18-year-old. Is an elite scorer with superstar upside. I don't see elite scorer when I watch him play. Definitely this season. I think what is he putting up, around 20? Not 20. I'm tripping. He definitely ain't putting up 20. I think he's so far this season like 13 points. I know points don't say it all, but they say elite scorer. An elite scorer ain't putting up 13 points. Where you shooting around 30% from the field, I think. Not 30%. That's too low. What is he shooting? Like around 36% from the field. This season, the 3 games in 31 minutes, 36% from the field, 13 points a game. Not elite scorer for me. Sorry. If he's the favorite to be number 1 pick, I don't want the Spurs to get number 1 pick. If all the GMs said we picking Ron Holland, if we get the number 1 overall pick, then please get the number 2 pick, Spurs. Now this could blow up in my face, of course, but this is all predictions, But he does have an NBA body, so they right about that. They say he might give Spurs some minutes right now. I don't see that. I mean, not at his position. He's a wing player. You have Vassell at the wing. You have Branham at the wing. You have sometimes Kelton Johnson play on the wing. He ain't getting no minutes. He ain't. Nah. See, this is what I'm talking about. When I watch him play, there's no way he's getting minutes over those guys. No, not a chance. I mean, not a chance. Now again, I could be wrong, but he ain't. I watched him play. He ain't show me nothing to say what they talking about. His jumper is a question mark. He definitely need to improve that. Yeah, he definitely need to improve his shooting. And that definitely will make him a 3-level scorer with an elite defensive potential. Yeah, he got a lot of work on. He can quickly pass Keldon Johnson and Jeremy Sohan on the depth chart and become Spurs' second best. I don't see that. Maybe I'm missing something. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about Ron Holland. I don't see this. I don't see this. The best player available, if the Spurs get the number 1 pick, they should pick Ron Holland. if he's the best player available, because they say right now he's the best player available. No, he's not. To me, he's not. I gotta check out the other guys on this list, but I seen Ron Holland, and when I seen him before I even looked at this article, when I seen Ron Holland, I said, "No way, he's number one overall pick." I don't see it. I don't see it. Sorry, but again, I could be wrong. I mean, if teams can pass on Michael Jordan, then I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he turned out to be an excellent player. But as what I'm saying right now, no. But that's all we have. That's all we have for today's show. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and leave in the comment section. What do y'all think about Ron Holland? Have anybody seen these guys play? Let me know if y'all have any other people that y'all think that should be a player that the Spurs should keep their eye on. Let me know. We have a game tonight, so hopefully we get the W. Y'all can catch me on Twitter tweeting about the game. If y'all want to go back and forth with me on Twitter or whatever, then y'all already know the Twitter handle is Weya Ahanu. It's in the description, so y'all can follow me there, get at me there, or whatever social media y'all be on. Let's get together sometime and talk about some Spurs. I tried to go live. But every time I go live, my microphone glitch for some reason. It just glitched, and I think I'd rather go live and be more interactive rather than sitting here talking to myself. But yeah, man, peace and blessings. I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays and start their new year off good and positive. I'm out.